Every bottle of hot sauce in your fridge has a 500-year-old secret hiding in it. One pepper, one Columbus voyage, and an accident that turned into a global obsession spanning 4 continents. By the end of this video, you'll never look at your hot sauce shelf the same way again. Let's start at the source. Here's the part almost nobody knows. Every single hot sauce on this list, Tabasco, Sriracha, Harissa, all of it, traces back to one event. Christopher Columbus brought chili peppers from the Americas back to Europe in the 1490s. Within decades, Portuguese and Spanish traders had spread them to Africa, the Middle East, and Asia. Cultures that had never tasted capsaicin built entire culinary identities around it in under a century. That's the fastest global food adoption in human history. Faster than coffee, faster than sugar. Take Tabasco, born in Louisiana in 1868 from peppers smuggled out of Mexico by the McElhenney family, then aged up to 3 years in oak barrels. That aging process is what gives it that sharp vinegar tang. It's been standard issue in U.S. military rations since the 1960s. Heat, 2,000 to 5,000 Scoville. Sriracha has a monk blessing origin story you couldn't make up. A woman in 1930s Thailand started bottling her own sauce after a monk blessed the idea and personally suggested the name. Decades later, a Vietnamese refugee in Los Angeles reinvented it into the rooster bottle sitting in your fridge right now. Piri Piri rode Portuguese trade ships to Mozambique and Angola in the 1500s, where tiny bird's eye chilies thrived in the climate. Bottled versions are mild, but homemade recipes can hit 50,000 Scoville, 10 times hotter than what you get at Nando's. Harissa got crushed into existence in North Africa, Tsaichi, literally. The name comes from an Arabic word meaning to crush. Store-bought jars sit around Tabasco's heat level, but restaurant-made versions can reach 20,000 Scoville. Gochujang took a completely different path. Korean cooks fermented it for months, sometimes years, after Portuguese traders introduced the pepper. The result isn't aggressive heat. It's slow-building warmth wrapped in deep umami. Sambal exploded into more than 212 documented variants in Indonesia alone. Garlic, shallots, shrimp paste, lime. Traditional versions max out near 100,000 Scoville using native peppers, but modern makers are pushing it even hotter with imports. And then there's Scotch Bonnet, sweet and fruity for exactly 1 second before it detonates at up to 350,000 Scoville, about 70 times hotter than a jalapeño. Caribbean folklore says it scares off evil spirits in the kitchen. Honestly, at that heat level, I believe it. Then you've got aji sauce from peppers the Incas were cultivating 7,000 years ago. Chili crisp that broke out of Chinese home kitchens in the 90s and ended up on everything from dumplings to ice cream. Shatta fermented for days in the Levant, Doubanjiang cooked into the base of Sichuan cuisine, and Turkish pepper paste sun-dried on rooftops until it's thick enough to spread. 11 cultures, 11 completely different answers to the exact same accident. Every single one is a different culture's answer to the same question: what do we do with this insane new ingredient? Here's what's wild. Peppers aren't native to Africa, the Middle East, or most of Asia. Every traditional hot sauce from those regions, the ones that feel ancient, deeply rooted in culture, is actually younger than the printing press. We just don't think of 500 years as recent when it comes to food. So here's my question for you. Which one of these are you trying first? Drop your answer in the comments. And if you got a hot sauce I missed, tell me, because I'm already planning a part 2 and your comment might end up in it. If this blew your mind even a little, hit subscribe. I'm covering one food's hidden history every week. And if you made it this far, smash that like button so YouTube shows this to someone else who needs their hot sauce shelf ruined too. See you in the next one.